Hey guys, today we'll be covering trigonometry as a very important branch of mathematics. And simply, trigonometry is a study of the side lengths and the angles of various triangles. And today I'd like to introduce three different functions: sine, cos, and tan, or sine, cosine, and tan. So for now, we'll just learn these three base functions: sine, cos, and tan. Now what we have here is we'll be working towards right angle triangles. And as we know, a right angle triangle looks something like this. And we know that this angle is 90 degrees. But now for now, let's say we have an angle theta, and theta is described as an angle. We know that this is the opposite. Now, a new term. This is the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is the longest side of the triangle. So it's the longest side of the triangle. And we have this, a new term here. It's called the adjacent. We could get used to these three terms and just make sure you know these three terms to make sure you can solve different questions on sine, cosine, and tan. And now I'd like to go further by addressing the formulas for each functions respectively. Alright, for sine theta equates to opposite upon hypotenuse. So that's the formula of sine. Let's say, for instance, we're given values 3 and 2. In this case, we know that 3 is the opposite and 2 is adjacent. So we simply plug those values into this formula. But further calculations are must here. So we will continue this next lesson. But I'd like to address the two more functions. We have cos theta, and that equates to the adjacent upon hypotenuse. And lastly, we have tan theta, and that's opposite upon adjacent. And to make life much easier, simply use so, ka, to, wa. This will make sure you never forget this. So for opposite upon hypotenuse, ka as an adjacent upon hypotenuse, and toa as an opposite upon adjacent. There's simply three sectors that make the entire formula base for these three functions.